Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to do a weekly collective reading for the 17th to the 23rd of January 2022. Remember, it's general, so lots of messages come through in these readings, so take what's yours and leave the rest. Let's see what we get first of all with the energy oracle. So different things coming through here. First of all, we've got hostilities. Some of you may need to stand your ground at this time. This could be with people around you, in your community, in your workplace, family, friends, whatever that is. This could have been building up. I'm really channeling this. For some of you, this has been ongoing for a few weeks now, maybe even longer for some of you. And now some of you are just standing there with your sword of truth, saying how you feel. We've got deceit. Some of you may have been deceiving yourself, in that situation. Being around people who don't resonate with you. For example, acting as though everything's okay when it's not. This could also be people around you deceiving you. And this comes to light. This is where you stand your ground. Wow, we've even got 25 to 26. So a transition here in this situation. Now this can also be world energy, by the way. People now standing their ground in terms of what they're being told. Realising things are not what they seem. We got the first chakra, which is all around stability, security. So some of you, as a result of this, feel quite insecure. Maybe in terms of your job. If this is happening in your workplace, you may be worried about losing your job, for example. Losing your stability, in your home. And for some, this is just insecurity, coming from within. Which comes out in very different ways in people, For example, hostility. If someone's angry and tries to belittle you, that comes from their own insecurity. So they're trying to make themselves feel better, for example. So Archangel Michael is around a lot of you right now, trying to help you with that. Spirit is saying don't box yourself in, because you've got many different possibilities ahead. If you're worried about your work, for example, speaking up in a situation, where do I go next? You're going to have lots of doors opening for you and blossoming abundance ahead. It's often the way, isn't it? A door closes, but there's always another one that opens, and it can sometimes be a lot better than where we were at initially. This could be in love as well, putting yourself out there. For example, we do have 3 here as well. They're just highlighting that with deceit. So For some of you, this deceit could be uncovering a third party. Notice this lady in red. We've got red here. And 2 other people. So someone who's tried to get in the way of your connection, or it could be someone else's connection. For example. Okay, so I'm going to take some tarot as well for the week. So interesting, first of all, we got the 8 of air and temptation. So some of you have felt trapped, mentally trapped, not seeing the signs. There may have been addictions getting in the way for some of you. Some of you may have been tempted, swayed in a particular direction. You're realising that wasn't the right choice. This temptation could also be this third party that was coming through. You know, not saying it's you, but maybe some of you know that your partner, for example, is deceiving you. They gave in to temptation. So Spirit is saying to really focus on what makes you feel happy. You know, if you're in a situation like that, like I was describing, where you feel stuck, trapped, you can't move on, you feel unhappy, go deep within and look at that, and look at how you can make yourself happy. Because remember, happiness comes from within. It's not from external parties or things. With that temptation there, addiction, for example. We've got the 9 to 10 here, a transition. So if you do that, then you'll be rewarded by this very happy, abundant family connection, union that will be very balanced, equal give and take. We've got an 8 there, 8, 9, 10, wow. Yeah, a lot of you want to move on, you want to transition, I feel. You're realising that now. You're realising what makes you happy. It's interesting, both these cards have a treasure chest, and here we've got a diamond. So I'm seeing it as here it's finances that might have been the temptation, but really it's about shining your light, finding that one as well, your shining diamond who's out there. Let's see any challenges that come through. Okay, so making a decision, especially around relationships, I feel is a challenge for some of you. We've got the 10 of air here showing a completion, ending, new beginning. that could be quite painful. So this is a challenge, obviously. Some of you don't want to do this, but remember, you can either stay where you are, if that's an unhappy place, or you can make changes. We've got 2 10s there, showing a new beginning, a 1 here for the Magician. So the challenge for some of you is making things happen, it would seem. You might need to find the courage. Maybe you could reach out to your community for support, people around you. Communication is also a challenge for some of you. Going after what you want. This can also be, like, if some of you are thinking about starting a new project, business, creative endeavour. Some of you are sort of holding yourselves back due to insecurity. It all comes from within. So that's why you're being helped there with your root chakra. Be patient. You will be abundant. Here's that abundance coming through. Another 10. 10, 10, 10. And you will have love on the way. Here, someone you're going to meet randomly. Nothing's random, is it? For some of you, this is someone returning. You've waited a long time for this change. This is someone you'll have a long-term commitment with. Okay, it's interesting, this card flew out up here over the 10 of Cups. So some of you may have something legal you're going through at the moment, or you're going to go through. It could be a divorce. There could be people around you, with that community who are gossiping. Don't listen to those people. I'm really feeling a sense of loss here. So maybe some of you experienced someone taking something from you. It could have been money. You might lose money if you're going through something legal. Some of you are with someone who is flirty, let's say. And you kind of know this, but you're not confronting that person. You're staying stuck. You're allowing that to happen. And obviously, you can only allow someone to do that if you enable it, sort of thing. You're letting them control you and keep you suppressed, so to speak. This could also be, for some of you, someone who comes into your life, someone new, very good with their words. Some of you are really missing someone, so you're being guided to find balance here. Wow, another 10. The 10 of Swords that we've got here. Yeah, so it does seem there are endings happening this week or moving forward. Could be some quite childish communication that happens as a result with that page. That makes sense. That's the challenge. Someone who hasn't grown up emotionally. There might also be children involved here, which makes this obviously very difficult. Okay, I'm going to take some spirit animal oracle cards. So you may see some of these animals this week, for example. We got dragonfly spirit. Truth transcends illusion. There we go. So coming out of this deceit, this deceitful energy or environment, truth comes out. You will rise up and have a new beginning. 22, master number. Decisions around relationships, definitely. Scarab beetle, magic works through you. Yeah, this is like the magician. You can manifest whatever it is you put your mind to. Spider, spirit, make your dreams real. So some of you have this vision of this blossoming abundance, and is there within your reach. Stag spirit, take the lead. And that's amazing, we had the stag here as well. So double confirmation that you're being guided to step up into your power, move on in your divine masculine energy. And this can be the divine masculine as well, if you're a twin flame, stepping up, feeling balanced, taking the lead in their life. And the bottom of the deck, flamingo spirit, embrace the in-between. Yeah. So this transition that's happening for some of you, from one life phase to another, to a completely new life for some of you, I feel. Okay, so you may see some of those animals this week, as I said. It could be pictures online, for example, that sort of thing. Okay, and they've just stopped me there because of the number on here, 26, and we had 26 here, 26, 26. You might be seeing double numbers at the moment, always messages from the universe, so look those up. Wow. Skunk spirit, know your worth. That really resonates, I feel, with what I was saying before about feeling insecure, allowing people to do things that don't make you feel good. Take back your power. Take the lead. Okay, I'm going to finish with a charm. So we got an angel. First of all, we had Archangel Michael come out before. So angels are around you, protecting you, driving you forward. We've got feathers here. I meant to say before, actually. So these are signs you're being left by angels and ancestors, helping you to move forward. The turtle. So yeah, take your time. Slow and steady wins the race. Be patient with yourself, as we had before. This is really around your stability, I'm getting again. Finding security. We got the plane, so some of you might want to travel, showing moving on here, ascending, moving up, really seeing that. And we've got the swan, that's beautiful, very graceful. Be graceful in movement, the way you do things. Take your time, don't rush. The swan is also the symbol of twin flames, which we've had come through. Very loyal. And with the Ten of Cups, this is just showing you that this union is potential for some of you. Beautiful union. Okay, everyone, I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Please do comment if it resonates in any way. Sending peace, love and light to you all, and I'll see you soon.